Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Resin Room. So what I thought we would do today is I bought this package of elf ear cuffs, and I thought we would make those. So we're going to take and we're going to make these 3. It came in a set of 5. I'm just going to put a little bit for colors in each one of these. I mixed up 95 gram of resin. I will link everything, including the resin that I used, in the description box below the video. That way, if you want to find what I used or purchase it yourself, it should have a link for you to find it easy. Okay, I'm not going to mix up much color for these. I don't think I'm going to need a lot of color because we're going to marble these with white. I'm going to do one with blue and white, one pink and white, and one purple and white. Now, this I'm going to put my white. Where did I put my white paste? I have multiple pastes, but we'll use the ocean white. Let's white. It's a good solid white pigment. Okay, just squeeze a little bit of that down in there, not much. I always get this all over me. Clean that off. Okay, I'm going to put that back where it goes. That way I can find it next time I want it. Okay, now I'm going to take the Rolio Electric Blue. I want these all kind of pastel looking. So I tried to pick colors that I thought looked pastelish, if that's a word. Just going to do a little bit of that one. Clean this off. I have the Rolio Crocus Iris. This is a really pretty color. I'm not going to put a lot of pigment. I don't have a lot of resin. Okay. And then I have this pink. I don't know. I know it came from Amazon. Deco-Rom. Okay. Deco-Rom brand. Isn't that a pretty pink? Kind of reminds me of Easter, these 3 colors. Okay. And I've already mixed my resin. I mixed it for 3 minutes. Let me move that out of the way. Now, let's mix these up. I'm going to start slow until I can get the mica powder in there. I don't want it flying everywhere. Got a pretty blue. Okay. I know how mica powders are. They can take a bit to mix up. Scrape your sides. They do stick on the sides. They stick on the bottom. They stick on the stick. They stick everywhere. I don't want bits of mica powder to end up on my ear cuffs. Okay. I think that one's mixed good. Now we have our purple. This is such a pretty purple. It's very light. And you can see how that mica powder is stuck on the side of the cup. So I'm just scraping it off. That way it can get all incorporated in there. Okay. And then if I let these set for a second, if there's any mica powder that's not mixed up, it's going to float to the top. So then I'll know it needs to be mixed a little more. And then the pink. Isn't that a beautiful color? Now let's go around and make sure we don't have any of this stuck to the sides. I can see some that's not mixed up. Did you guys see that? So we're just going to keep mixing. Okay. Should be about good. Let that one sit. Now let's do our white. That white usually sinks straight to the bottom. Okay. I hope this is enough to do all three. I might should have mixed up 4 ounces. Now with white, it can get stuck to your stick too. Even if you didn't put it on the stick, it can still get stuck. So scrape your stick. Make sure you don't have, see that? Right on the end. Even though I didn't use my stick to put the white in there, it's on there. Okay. White can be streaky so easy. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blue one first. I'm going to take the sticks out here. Set it to the side there. And then I'm just going to see if I can pour some of this white right down in that blue. And see if that will fill those molds. Okay. See if that will kind of do its thing. Ooh, I'm dripping. Do need some to go up in the top parts up here. I'm hoping it'll kind of flow on its own. I think we need another drop of blue right down in that ear. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. And hopefully that one will spread on out. If not, we will add more and get that done. And we're going to do this one the same way. Do the pink. I'm just adding a little white here and there. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough pink. Okay. Now let's see if those will fill on up. I don't think they're going to. I think they need a little more color. See if I can add a little more white in here. If I can get them to dome up a little bit, then I'm hoping they'll flow on like these. They've done really well. Just going to add a little more blue in that one. A little more blue in this one. Hopefully that will fill those up. Blue, pink, purple. All right. Purple, purple, purple. I'm just pouring the white right down in with it. See if I can get it to marble that way a little better. Okay, am I going to have enough purple? Don't know. Oops. I think I might have poured a little too much white in that time. See if we can get a little purple down in there. Same way here. I'm just going to see if I can get that to kind of roll on down in there. I do want to kind of dome them up if I can. That way, hopefully I won't have any trimming to do. Okay, I believe we are just about out of purple. I think we might have them domed. Okay, I'm going to look. All right, guys, purple is done, and purple looks good. Now let's look at the pink. Oh, pink is actually domed too. This one can use a little more pink. I'm not sure if it'll hold it. Okay, that's all pink's going to take. What about blue? Oh, blue's good too. Perfect. All right. I got this little frog. Oh, goodness. And I just had resin go everywhere, didn't I? It drained all the way down the cup. Okay, let's clean this stick off. I'll clean my other two off. That way they can be thrown out of the way. I wonder if I can get any of this white up. So when I get this frog done. Someone asked for frogs, so we're trying to do a couple of frogs here and there. I've got some bigger frogs. I've just got to get the molds out, and then we're going to do some frogs. Okay. let's add a little green to him. Now I'm going to use this Tea Expert epoxy pigment paste just because I think this is a beautiful green. And it's right in front of me and easy to grab. Okay, get us a stick. And we're just going to add a pretty color. Okay. And I think we can paint this frog's eyes because he's got eyes that are actually got eyelids and everything on this little mold. So I get those eyes filled up. Isn't that a pretty green mixed with that white? See if we can get it to fill all the way up. Let that level out. I think he can use just a little more. It's not all the way to his ear over here. Okay, Froggy is good, and we got plenty left. Let's see what else we can make. Let me see if I can get some of this white paste up so I don't stick my arm in it. Okay, there's our little frog. What else? What else? Let's do a multicolored turtle. I'm just going to mix all these colors together and pour it. And we'll see how he turns out. Okay, let me clean that stick off. I don't know why I grabbed the stick. I can use my spatula. That's right in front of my nose. Okay. Now, let's put in the pink. He's going to be a funky turtle, isn't he? Okay. Now, I'm going to clean that stick off because we're going to use the spatula. And hopefully we have enough to fill this turtle. We may not. He may be a little too big. We might have enough to do his shell, though. And then only his shell will be done. And we can back coat him with a color. Okay. Get all of the color out of here. And I didn't mix that green very well because I wanted to see if we could have some of the white left. But I think it kind of still took over. Okay. So all of that. Throw that in the bin. Let this last drip well. Okay. Let me get this cleaned off. I'm going to spritz it down with some alcohol and wipe it down. Okay. Now we are clean for our next pour. I'm going to throw those away. I got to spritz my gloves down. I got sticky. I always do pouring resin. Oh, his shell might turn out really pretty. And if I do another project, I will just go ahead and fill him up off camera. That way we can demold him. Alrighty guys, we'll let all this cure up and let's see. Now y'all know my heat gun's not much. It's the only reason I use it on this. Alright, we'll let all that cure up. We'll come back for a demold. I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so these have cured up. I never did do another pour, so I didn't finish the turtle. So we'll move him on to our next video. Alright, let's get our little frog. Now he's got some little eyes and things I want to try to paint up. Oh, he is really cute. I love him. He'll be a great magnet. He's got a little ladybug sitting on him. We'll have to paint all that up. He doesn't need trimmed. He's completely flat. Isn't he cute? Is that ears? Or I guess the areas they breathe out of. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about frogs. That's a water frog, so I guess it's its gills. Okay, let's get these demolded and put together. Alright. That's kind of cute. Okay, I guess these hang down here. I really like the marbling on them. Okay. Next one is our blue. And they're all different shapes. That is cool. It almost looks like water. You guys see that? Okay. Easy to demold. That is cool. We'll put all this together and paint up on a time lapse because I'm not sure if I want to paint some of these areas that are in here or not, or leave them as they are. And the pink one. Got a lot of overage on that one. Pick that off. Oh, that's really pretty. The pink has like a glitter in it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Sorry about the noise. My husband has decided to mow the lawn and be right next to my building when I get home. Okay. Didn't even think about it, but the mermaid tail looking ones I made blue. Oh, nothing's got a bubble. I'll have to fix that. Alrighty, guys. That is that. I got the wrong hooks. Okay, I'll do a time lapse. Paint this little fella up. Get these put together. I think I got out some markers because I didn't know if I wanted to paint them up or not. So I thought about the pink on here, the blue one here, and the purple here. I do have a couple little bubbles I'm going to have to fix first. So we'll do all that on a time lapse. I'll see you guys after the time lapse.
In Linda's room, the colors fly. Glitter swirls like stars on high. Pigments burst in neon streams. Epoxy whispers, liquid dreams. Magic happens pour by pour. A rainbow within. In Linda's resin room, the magic grows, where every pore and every stroke shows blooms of beauty in a liquid sky. Linda's resin room, where colors never die. Glossy waves that catch the light of prisms.
Alright guys, so I got these fixed up. I went and I painted them up with my markers, and then I took the UV resin and filled in the holes, and then I painted over them again with a marker. And I took them all outside and I sprayed them with my clear glaze. Sorry guys for I'm out of breath. I just ran up my hill. I'm too old to be running. This is linked in the everyday items. I use that to seal in my paint after I paint these. I'm not sure if I liked them better before I painted them up or after. But anyways, there they are. Alright guys, I'll take a photo and then I'll see you back for the next video. So bye for now.
In Linda's reason